Alright, so I washed the camper the other day, did all the caulking around the vents, let that dry for a couple of days, and now I'm going to get ready to seal the roof. The cleaner and prep, which it's like a cleaner activator and helps the part number 2 adhere to the roof surface. So I've got a couple of gallons of this stuff, and I'm going to get up there and spray the activator and let it set for about 15 or 20 minutes and get it sprayed off, and let that sit overnight, let it dry. It has to be completely dry before I can start putting on the roof coating. So I'll get to that right now. Alright, so all of the new sealant is cured. I need to remove my air conditioner vent cover and both of my Max Air vent covers and get those out of the way. I'm not going to remove my solar panel for this recoat. I'm just going to go up under the edge as far as I can, and of course do the mounting brackets. Lift the antenna, remove the refrigerator vent cover, and get that radio antenna lifted up as well. Alright, so I'm just using my backpack sprayer. I put the Dicor cleaner activator in there, and got the nozzle set to make like a 3-foot wide pattern. I'm going to go up and spray the roof with the activator, and then you got to let that sit for about 15 minutes, and then we'll go up and spray it off with water. Okay, so I got all that rinsed, and it's got to be all dry before I can put the first coating on. Okay, well, the roof is dry, and I'm going to go ahead and stir up this Dicor roof coating. You got to stir it for a minimum of 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then we'll start coating around the vents and all the seams and stuff. Alright, so a few supplies we're going to need would be a rag and a pan, a 3-inch brush for doing around the vents, got a roller and a 1-inch or 1.5-inch brush, a stir stick, a medium nap roller, and some frog tape to tape off the front cap. Alright, first coat's on, and I'm going to let that dry. While it's drying, I'll get everything cleaned up, rinse all the brushes and rollers, and I'll wait about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, and then do the second coat. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so that's first coat. You can definitely tell it needs a second coat. And I have enough to do actually a third coat and a fourth coat if I wanted to. But after the second coat, I'll take a look at it and see if I want to do a third coat. And I'll let this dry and get the second coat on. Alright, so it's actually a pretty good day to be doing this roof. It's about 88 degrees, I'll show you here. And 20% humidity. So 88 degrees, 20% humidity. It's just a little bit after 1. I should be able to get, without a problem, the second coat on, maybe even 3 coats before the sun sets. Yeah, I gotta get my microphone in. If I don't have this external microphone plugged in, it's real windy out here. I don't know if you can see the trees blowing around and stuff, but if I don't have this external microphone, you guys will hear nothing but wind noise. So I'm gonna go check out this roof, and if it's dry, I'll throw the other coat on. Alright, it looks pretty good up here. I think it's just a little bit tacky, but I think we're going to be okay. Go ahead and get the second coat going. When I was cutting everything in, I went extra thick around the vents and around the rail, the luggage rack rail, and the air conditioner and the refrigerator vent. So I think I can just hit everything else with the roller and get another thick coat on there, let it dry for a couple hours, and then I'm going to go for a third coat. Alright, there's the second coat. Alright, there's the finished product. I think it turned out good. All the seams are cut in, and the main roof has 3 coats. Let that dry for a few days and put the covers back on. Alright, so it's all finished, and ended up taking just under 2 gallons, and did 3 coats. Cut in all the seams twice, and then 3 coats on the main part of the roof. Went real thick on all the seams, so I'm not going to go back up there for probably 3 or 4 days. We're supposed to be in the 90s, upper 90s here, and low humidity, so we should get plenty of dry time and cure time. And over the weekend, let's see, it's Tuesday today, maybe Friday or Saturday, I'll get back up there and get the vent covers put back on, and just do a final inspection. But I'm really happy with the way the product covered. Once again, it's the 2-part Dicor EPDM coating. So you've got the activator cleaner and the actual coating itself. It says that 1 gallon will cover 8 feet by 30 feet. And you get, that's per coat, and my camper's 11.5 foot. Well, actually it's a little bit more with the cab over part, so it's about 17 or 18 feet. And I bought 2 gallons, and it took just about the complete 2 gallons with 3 coats. And like I said, I went real heavy on all the seams, so real happy with it so far. Let's do another inspection after the first couple of heavy rains, and take a look at the way it's holding up. Anyway, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and give me a like and a subscribe. Check out my other videos. I got a lot of good stuff out there as far as repairs, modifications. You can check them out, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good one. It's been about 4 hours. It turned out good. Everything's coated really well. I dribbled a little bit on my solar panel. I'll have to scrape that off, or it'd probably just peel right off, but looks good. Got a good coating. Get the covers back on in a couple days.